Hi everyone, it's me Elmo, your teenage-friendly golden doodle and permanent full editor of the Rattler. This week, I summarized the 10 features of my wellness plan. Look at the doodle map. Remember, a healthy body leads to a healthy mind. Number 1. Be active and exercise. Elmo gets his exercise by rough play at the dog park with my stepbrother Benson and best friend Frank. You do not have to train for a full marathon or play a team sport or work out in the gym to be active and exercise. Plan to get 10,000 steps a day by getting a good pair of running shoes and walk. Enjoy the scenery of the good outdoors. I've urged Lewis to walk the school building hallways during the 2 morning breaks so he can get 1,500 steps. I've warned him, keep the running shoes away from me because I will bite them and destroy them. Number 2. Need enough sleep to rejuvenate. Elmo sleeps a lot. Are you getting at least 7 hours of sleep? I did a doodle search and learned the sleep cycle takes 1.5 hours and goes through 5 stages. When you wake up, do you get out of bed at the end of a sleep cycle, that is you feel refreshed, or do you go back to sleep and the alarm rings when you are not at the end of a sleep cycle and then you feel grumpy and drowsy? Hey, that's Lewis. Remember to get off your technology at least an hour before going to sleep so your brain is not actively wired when you sleep. I'm so loyal to Lewis as I share his pillow, and after I find he has begun the first sleep cycle, I slowly and gently get off the bed and sleep on the floor. When it is time for Lewis to get out of bed, I wait until I notice the sleep cycle has ended, and then I jump on the bed and stand on his stomach to get him out of bed. He gets so mad at me, but it works every time. Number 3, be kind and show gratitude. Keep writing the gratitude cards, everyone. Lewis told me he printed extra gratitude cards, and they are available beside the paper cutter in the mailroom. By showing appreciation to your work colleagues, you get to feel positive, you feel good, you feel less stressed, and you feel less anxious. Mary Jo told me that she felt so good by writing a gratitude card to each of her colleagues. Trust the golden doodle. There are dual effects. Your work colleagues get appreciative, and you feel great. Number 4, resiliency. When you fall down, pick yourself back up. Don't stay down. I was resilient when the dog park was closed for 7 weeks back in the spring. I am resilient when I rough play and I get knocked to the ground or a dog sits on me. I'm clever. I get back up and then I find a small dog and I sit on that dog. That's resiliency. Number 5, be grateful to your family. You have 2 families, your family at home and your family at work. Be sure to look out for each other. Be an empathetic listener. Remember, we'll have more about the 2 ears and 1 mouth strategy later. Tell them how much you appreciate them. I do that every day to Lewis, as I'm so appreciative that he picked me, Elmo, as his best friend from the litter. I have a big smile and jump on him when he comes home from work. I always ask him if he has supported staff and students. And when he says yes, I am so grateful to have him as my big brother. I have a big smile on my face. When I had the kennel cough, Lewis took me to see Dr. Dog for medication. Only family would do that. Number 6, spending time with you. Remember to have a look at the 50 ways to take a break poster that is in your classroom. It's laminated, Luz tells me. My favorites are to go to the park. I suggest a dog park. Pet a furry creature. I suggest pet a dog. Find a relaxing scent. Mine is the KFC fire logs that smell like the 11 herbs and spices. Smell so good. Write a letter. I wrote a letter this week to complain to the weather office why there was not enough snow and ice for inclement weather. Inclement weather means Lewis is at home, which means Lewis and I go to the dog park, which means I have fun with rough play with other dogs. Number 7, food and nutrition. Remember to drink, not drop. Remember to drink lots of water and stay hydrated. Don't consume too much salt. Don't eat too much junk food like chips, candy, pop. Lewis has sweet teeth. How does a person have a sweet tooth? One tooth is sweet and the others are not? Sweet teeth, it's called. I get him to eat apples, watermelon, cantaloupe, pear, oranges, strawberries, and blueberries. Thanks for staff for telling Lewis that blueberries are good for teenage golden doodles. Just stay away from the grapes, they are poison food. Rotisserie chicken is great since it is not deep fried. A lesson from teenage golden doodle, do not eat the bones. It is okay to treat yourself to KFC chicken once in a while, just don't overdo it. I used my KFC fire log with the 11 herbs and spices scent to replace eating too much Kentucky Fried Chicken. Dr. Dog told Lewis that I need to eat less calories. The 4 generous scoops of chicken, duck, and salmon dog food that I get each day is now 3 non-generous scoops of dog food. Doesn't matter, I still love Lewis. Number 8, be in the present. Remember the graphic of the dog and the human. My teenage golden doodle has 4 things on my mind. Chicken, rough play at the dog park, chicken bones, and of course Lewis. And Lewis has 12 things on his mind, including me. However, we need to change it so Lewis only has 1 thing on his mind. Me. Having a full mind is not good, since there is no such thing as multitasking. We all know that. All you were doing is switching between tasks, and you were making your brain work unnecessarily, and you're getting tired. Remember to practice the 4-7-8 breathing a few times, and you will feel your shoulders not so tight and stiff. Remember, teenage golden doodle gets stressed as well. Let's try it. Take a deep breath for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath for 7 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now let go for 8 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Try it again. Take a deep breath for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath for 7 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now let go for 8 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How are you feeling? Number 9, smiling and laughing. This photo of the video is intentional since both Lewis and the Teenage Golden Doodle were both smiling. I hope Lewis is laughing at work. Teenage Golden Doodle, no laugh. Not yet. I signed up for a laughing course for dogs for January. Keep smiling and laughing. Remember, the endorphins make you feel good. Oh, remember, tomorrow I'm meeting Mr. Claus for a photo. I can guarantee you I'll be smiling. And lastly, number 10, 2 ears and 1 mouth. I'm so proud of Lewis. Look at the video. He has not said a word and has listened throughout the video. He keeps smiling. Remember, be an empathetic listener. Don't be a pathetic listener. Give the other person your full attention. Listen to understand rather than listen to respond. And that's what I'm working with Lewis on. Now, moving forward, I'll be zooming in on a strategy in detail for each week of the Rattler as we move forward. Please practice the 10 strategies of Elmo's wellness plan. Look at the doodle map. Notice how interconnected everything is. Healthy body leads to a healthy mind. Lewis is teaching me about a branch of mathematics called graph theory. He said the doodle map can be represented as a matrix, not the movie, and calculations can be performed. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening to me speak. Implement Elmo's wellness plan. If you have any questions, please forward them to Lewis, who will share them with me. Have a great week, everyone. Your teenage golden doodle friend and permanent full editor of the Rattler, Elmo.